Hey guys, it's Notorius from PyranDev, and I'm here to finish up the tutorial from last week on conversions. Now, as you can see, here was our original program. I have edited it slightly to make the user interface a little more smooth and nice. So, we'll just run it real quick and I'll review a couple things. So what it first does is it has a print function over here. It's going to say print, welcome, blah blah. Over here, basically it just says inch equals input. That's what the user inputs, and that equals inch. Float inch just makes it a decimal or floating point. CM is another variable that equals 2.54 multiplied by the input that the user says. And float CM, same thing. Print, that just basically prints out what the answer is, and the little comma here separates the two, the variable cm and what it says centimeters, with a backslash n. Is that a forward slash? Whatever, but it's gonna say backslash n, which creates an enter sign, enter line I mean. And over here is the while function. You could write whatever you want. 1 is less than 70 or 67, and copy and paste here, I guess. Same thing, I guess. Oh, I mean, you could add this. Well, please enter another value to calculate again. We'll run that again. Whoops. And take a while to load up actually. We'll put in 7 or 6, 7, blah blah blah. It'll keep going on until you decide to kill the program. So, as some of you may have noticed if you actually tried this out, whenever you type in, let's say, h, it's going to give you a value error right here. It'll say inch equals float inch. That's where the error is, and value error could not convert string to float h. So, what we're going to do is write a function that addresses this value error, and it's called the try while function. So let's just take this out for now and put in, let's try okay, well, let's type try, type enter, and then we're going to type print, please enter another value to convert. Then we're going to do inch equals input, inch equals float inch, cm equals 2.54 times inch, cm equals float cm. Notice that this is the exact same thing that's up here, just except for the print. Then we're gonna, one last line, cm centimeters slash thingy n. Now we're going to finish up the function and type accept. The accept function, what it basically does is whatever is entered after the accept, which would be right here, is what the function addresses. So as you can see right here, it's the value error that needs to be fixed. So we're going to type value error colon. Then we're going to do print, you need to type an integer, exclamation point. And what this basically does is when the program runs down, it's gonna see this, or it's gonna do print welcome and then blah blah blah. It's gonna go through this, inch equals input, so it's gonna wait for you to type in a number, say like 8 or something, and it's gonna automatically print out 8 space centimeters. So it's gonna give you the answer, and then if the program keeps on running because it's not in a loop or while function, it's gonna end up here where it says while 1 is less than 67. The computer's gonna say to itself, oh yeah, well 1 is less than 67. Then it's gonna look at what's inside the while function. It's like, while 1 is less than 67, try this. And then over here it says blah blah, same thing that's up here. It's gonna do whatever that is. And when it reaches the part where it says when you type in inch for an input for inch, it's going to look at this line over here and it'll say inch is not a floating point. It's not a number that can be converted into something, because you can't multiply 2.54 by h and expect to get a number, which is over here. So then it's going to keep running because the computer knows that it's a try function. It'll look down and look at the accept function that's right after it. The accept function says value error. It looks at what the error here was and says, oh, it's a value error. And then it'll look into the accept function and see print, you need to type an integer. After it prints this thing, after it follows the instructions within the accept function, it'll go all the way back up to the try function and do it again, and ask the user for another inch to input another value. So we're gonna save the source and press F5 to run, or just use the run button up there. And it says welcome blah blah. We'll type in, let's say, 67. It's gonna have that, and then we're gonna type in, let's say, Y. It's going to say, you need to type an integer. Please enter another value to convert. So we basically solved a problem that the original program could not do. And to make it a little more smooth, we're going to add an extra line here to make it look nice. And let's see here. Type in blah blah 465 and that, and just whatever. You type in special characters. Yep, you need to type an integer. Please enter another value to convert. So as you may have noticed, when you start off and it says that you're going to type in G or something, it still gives you the error. That's because the computer is still stuck on this part. So what you can basically do is just delete that. Press F5, and then it'll go straight to the function. So when you have that, you could either take out this part or you could take out this part. Well, I mean, if you take out this part, then you'll never see it again when it restarts. So just take out this part for now, and then we'll run the program again, and we'll type, let's say, G or something, and it says you need to type an integer. Please enter another value to convert. Well, it's kind of weird when it says welcome, please enter another value. So we're just going to take out please enter a value to convert. So the user interface is much more smoothed out now. It's very nice. Put in whatever we want. You can type integer, whatever we want. Keep going until you want to kill the program, like so. The program is still running. Do you want to kill it? Yes, I do. So that's about it for today, and thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, check out our website.